What's up? Day 3, Brave Endeavors, mountain bike strength training. My day 3ers are the hardcore folks. So what I want you to do to warm up for this workout is do an overhead walking lunge. We did these last month, so you should have a good idea of what a light weight would be for you. Something you can do just a couple of sets of to get yourself primed, ready to work out, all right? So remember, grab your weight, have it be up overhead, elbows locked out, and then it's a walking lunge. Okay. Once you've done a couple sets of those, gotten your other warm up in, we're gonna do deficit Bulgarian split squats. Okay, so to set yourself up for this, you're gonna want a bench or a box, and then a plate or some pads or something that will elevate your foot a little bit. I did these last week and I was amazed at how much more stress they put on my quads than just the regular Bulgarian split squat. Okay, so your first set, I want you to do just body weight. Feel it out, ease into it, then start adding weight, okay? So you're gonna stand on the plate, and then remember you want, again, 90 to 95% of your weight in this standing leg. Keep your chest up as you squat down. Okay, I like to sometimes have my hands here. And I'm really working to not lean forward as I come down. I keep my chest nice and tall and press through this leg. So then after you've done a warm-up set, if you want to grab a kettlebell and hold it here, or dumbbells down here, those are both great options to add weight to progressively overload this lift. After you've got your walking lunges and your Bulgarian deficit split squats, you're going to grab 2 kettlebells for a kettlebell Romanian deadlift. So this is bilateral. Remember the day before or 2 days before we were doing the B stance, so the unilateral work. So here, again, you have 2 kettlebells, okay? Feet are about hip distance apart, core is braced, and you're shooting your hips back, coming down until you feel a good stretch in your hamstrings, and then up. So I'm using the same weight here that I was for my B stance, just for the sake of the video. But for you, when you're trying to get stronger, you should be using heavier or more weight with today's workout, with the bilateral Romanian deadlift versus the B stance Romanian deadlift. Glute growth. We are gonna try to grow our glutes like Moxie. Mox, here. So have big, strong glutes. Okay, now get out of here.
Mox, come here. Mox, come here.
Okay, so we're going heavy this month with our hip thrusts. So if you don't have a nice hip thrusting bench like this, you can use a box or a bench and put a pad on it. But remember, you wanna be making contact with this right below your shoulder blades or at your mid-back, so for women where your sports bra tends to come across your back, okay? And then when you come up, you're squeezing your glutes and shins should be vertical. Now, play around with your feet placement a bit, and what you'll find is depending on where your feet are, you'll feel it either more in your glutes and your hamstrings or more in your quads. So we want to feel this in our glutes. Okay, so play around with it, figure out what works well for you. And then when you're doing the exercise, make sure you're squeezing the glutes and that your chin stays tucked so you're looking down either at the bar or your pelvis. Also remember to push your knees apart, all right? Build up those glutes, have fun with this one. All right, moving on up, we are going to do the kettlebell gorilla row. All right, this is a fun one to work our back, but also kind of keep our hamstrings engaged. So 2 kettlebells, set up, feet hip distance apart, hips go back. So you've got a good, about 45-degree bend, 45 to 90-degree bend at your torso. And then you just want to make sure your hamstrings are nice and engaged here. And then you're going to pull, so elbow goes straight back, core stays engaged, scapulas are down and back. And then you're going to come all the way forward. My elbow catches sometimes because I broke it a few years ago. So you'll alternate. And I'm setting the kettlebell all the way down here, but I'm staying nice and tight in my core. That's a fun one. You'll enjoy that. All right, so for our pressing, we are going to be in a staggered stance, okay? So what I would like for you to do is set up the way you would normally ride a bike the first time, and then alternate each set, okay? And then you're gonna bring the dumbbells up to your shoulder blades. You're in your good solid stance. Pressing all the way up, so arms go to full extension, elbows are by the ears, and then down. All right, so to finish off this workout, you're gonna grab another kettlebell, and these are heavy kettlebell windmills. So you're gonna set up, your back foot should be slightly back so that your toes are essentially in line with your arch.